When printing a table, a million things can go wrong in many ways. How could a simple table make people toss back and forth? Unsatisfying printing effects waste paper, ink, as well as your valuable time. After studying today's tutorial, you will solve these headaches once and for all. Before the printing process, it's better to adjust the page layout beforehand in order to acquire the best printing result. Click the Page Layout tab, and you can find all buttons about printing and customize them in advance. Also, you can get into the Print Preview interface to check the final printing effect. Here, the printing effect is more intuitive and convenient to adjust. You can also find another entrance by selecting Menu and Print Preview at Print. Alternatively, select the Print Preview button on the Quick Access toolbar. All the options about printing settings can be found on the interface of Print Preview, including printer name, paper sizes, printing direction, zoom levels, header and footer, and page setup, etc. Various printing issues can be grouped into the following 4 situations in daily life and the workplace. Problems may crop up in scaling the printout and inserting page breaks, printing tables across pages, printing selected areas, and printing header and footer. Let's master these skills through real cases. Perhaps the most common question in the printing process is, my table is printed on multiple pages. Take this table as an example. Head to the Print Preview interface, and you can find the table is split into 2 pages with a column singled out on the second page. This is because this table is too wide to fit on one page, and the last column must be placed solely. This not only wastes paper, but also ruins the table's layout. The quickest solution is to select Fit All Columns on one page from the drop-down list at the top. By doing so, the extra column will return to its families on the first page. Similarly, if the table to be printed contains several extra rows or columns, we can select Fit Sheet on one page, and then print the entire table on one page. Several methods can be introduced to adjust the printing layout. Click Page Setup and head to Scaling. Select Others at Scaling and customize your settings. There is another more intuitive way. Click the Page Layout tab and click Page Break Preview, which can also be found in the lower right corner. In WPS Spreadsheet, a page break will appear when the contents exceed one page. So the blue dashed lines in front of you indicate how WPS Spreadsheet splits the printing interface into page 1, page 2, page 3, etc. You can drag the blue lines to change the printing ranges. Place your cursor at the cells where a page break is needed. Clicking Insert Page Break will also help you split pages more intuitively and flexibly. This table has more than 1,000 rows. How can we print a specific area of this table? There are 2 approaches. The first one is to click Page Layout and select the data to print. Clicking Print Area will name the selected area Print Area, which can be seen from the address bar. In other words, when you input Print Area in the address bar and press the Enter key, the print area will be selected. A thin dotted line can be observed around the print area. To make it clearer, please click Page Break Preview, where you can easily adjust the print area by dragging the blue lines. To cancel it, please click Clear Print Area, and you can make the print area to its initial state. Another option to print a part of the table is to utilize the Filter and Hidden functions to fold the rows and columns that do not need to be printed. There are 2 more print skills prepared for you. For the convenience of the display, many tables are packed with pictures, but we only want the data to be printed in order to save ink. What should we do? It's actually quite simple. Select any picture and press the shortcut Ctrl-A to select the objects of the same type, that is, all photos in the table. Then right-click any picture and select Format Object in the shortcut menu. Select Size and Properties on the right pane and uncheck Print Object at Property. By doing so, these pictures will not be part of the printing results. Let's look at another table. Those inserted comments are unable to be seen when clicking Print Preview. How can we print these comments? First, let's display these comments. Click the Review tab and select the comments that need to be printed. Clicking Show Hide Comment will display all comments. You can manually adjust their positions if the data is blocked. Second, click Page Setup at Print Preview. Head to the Sheet tab and click As Displayed on Sheet from the Comment drop-down list. Finally, click OK to print your comments. Let's continue to check the print effect of that data sheet with more than 1,000 rows. Get into the Print Preview interface first. The printing table is divided into several pages as there is a lot of data. Click the Page Skip button and we can find all pages except the first page have no headings. People easily get puzzled because it's hard to connect data to headings. This is how to fix it. Head to the Page Layout tab and click Print Titles. In the pop-up dialog, enter the heading range at Rows to Repeat at Top. Finally, click OK. After setting, click Print Preview again, and you can find the same headings on every page. What a practical skill! By the way, you can activate this dialog box by clicking Page Setup at Print Preview, but Print Titles and Print Area are locked and inaccessible, which is normal. Before previewing the print effect, we need to set the print area and headings. Large companies tend to apply unified headers and footers before printing, making the files more formal and professional. It's really simple to set. First, click Page Layout at the View tab. You can also click the shortcut button in the lower right corner, and there are 3 switchable modes. In this interface, you can check the effect of headers and footers. The top margin of a spreadsheet is called a header, and it usually contains the firm name, logo, and dates. Double-click the header to bring up a box where you can pick from a number of built-in headers. Once chosen, these basic styles will show real-time effects in this interface. Click Custom Header, and we can customize the effects, such as text effects, page number, time, picture, etc. There are 3 text boxes below, which correspond to the left, middle, and right of the header respectively. First, we want to insert the company's logo on the left. Place the cursor at Left section, and click Insert Pictures. Select the logo image from your computer and click Open to submit it. Note, we can only put one photo in a text box at a time. Then, enter the WPS Academy in the middle text box and input the date in the right text box. To see how the effects looks, click OK. The logo image is too large to fit in, and it isn't even on the same level as the right-hand text. At this point, we must fine-tune the picture. Go back to the header dialog box and click Reset Picture to make the picture size appropriate. In the Picture tab, set a suitable position for the picture. The picture color is also available to set at Image Control. Finally, click OK. So far, we've set a pretty good header. The bottom margin of a spreadsheet is called a footer and is dominated by page numbers. Double-click the footer and choose a built-in style. Now every page has the same header and footer, but sometimes we may encounter different printing requirements, such as making a difference between the header and footer of the cover page and the content page. Actually, it's not hard to achieve. Double-click the header and check Different First Page, then click Custom Header. You will find an extra tab that allows you to set the header for the first page and the rest of the pages, respectively. This holds true for setting different odd and even pages. Check the box according to your needs. Drag the scroll bar, and we can find the header and footer on the first page are different from others. In addition, we can also drag the triangle symbols on the top and left to adjust the margins. When you drag, the distance of the margins will appear. To improve its accuracy, click the drop-down menu and click Custom Margins, where you can input an exact value. Here, you can also set the printing alignment. Select both horizontally and vertically, and the contents will be precisely located in the middle of the printed paper. At the end, we will answer some frequently asked questions about print settings. 1. How can I print the entire workbook? To solve this, we should know that WPS Spreadsheet will print the selected worksheet by default, so printing the entire workbook requires us to get into the Settings dialog, where we can choose the printer and decide how to print, where to print, what to print, and set pages per sheet. Select Entire Workbook at Print Range, and you can print the entire workbook. 2. To save paper, how can I print the 4-page contents on a single page? To solve this, please select 4 pages at Pages per sheet. You can also set the printing order on the left, such as from left to right. 3. How can I print my paper in multiple copies according to the needs of work? To solve this, we can set the number of copies at Copies. If collate is checked, the printed contents will be arranged according to the page number order of 1, 2, 3, making it easier to bind each document. 4. I need to have my file printed by someone else, but the printed file's format is incorrect, which could be caused by different computer systems or versions. To solve this, you can save the file as a PDF and click OK. What you see is what you get, so formatting issues will no longer appear. So far, Spreadsheet Tutorials for Beginners has ended. Congratulations, you are no longer a spreadsheet novice. I hope the skills you learned in this series can be put into the workplace and your daily life. Finally, we hope this series of lessons can help you, and we appreciate your company and support. If you have further questions, please search them in WPS Academy. More interesting and useful tutorials are being prepared.